Hey you guys, I know I've been gone for so long and I'm so sorry. I had a lot to take care of, physically, emotionally, mentally. Your girl is back. I want to start by saying that if you're hearing this right now, it is no accident, okay? This message is meant to meet you exactly when you are meant to rise, or just before you step into it. Take a deep breath because this is the beginning of something beautiful and transformative. I feel your energy, strong yet soft, shifting yet deeply rooted. You are standing at a threshold in your life, a crossroad where everything is shifting. It's almost as though you can feel the stirring of something bigger ahead, even if you don't have all the answers just yet. You are being called to pivot, to make a move, to trust into the unseen, and to step forward into the unknown with nothing but faith in yourself. And yet, what I sense is that you've been in a season of replenishment. You've been pulling back, not out of fear, but out of wisdom. You've been nurturing your soul, charging your energy, just like a battery needing rest before it can power the next big thing. I know that some may not understand this. They may see you as distant, closed off, or perhaps even selfish. But I need you to hear this. You are not selfish for taking care of yourself. This is strategic. Your energy, your time, your presence is precious, and you are learning to protect it, to nourish it, to put it where it truly matters. You have a gift that runs deep within you, a vision. You know that you're capable of more, much more than you've ever touched upon. You've barely scratched the surface of your potential, and the divine is preparing you for something big. Your soul knows it, even if you don't fully see it yet. There's a sense of urgency, but not in the way you think. It's not a rush to get things done. It's a knowing that everything is unfolding at the perfect time. This is why you're in this space of quiet introspection. You're learning to optimize your mind, your energy, your boundaries. You're rewiring your brain, reprogramming how you approach life, how you move, how you show up in the world. This is a process of mastery. You are mastering your energy, knowing when to give and when to hold back. You are discerning what drains you and what feeds you. And in this quiet, in this stillness, there is growth happening beneath the surface, like a seed planted deep in the earth. You may not see the magic unfolding, but it is. You are growing, you are evolving, even when it feels like nothing is happening. So much is shifting under the surface. Your mission, your dream is already in motion. It's not a question of if, it's a matter of when. And you're learning to trust that the quiet moment, the pauses, the boredom are just as important as the action. In fact, they are where the magic happens, because it's in these moments that you truly hear yourself. You can hear your heart. You can listen to the divine. The preparation is already happening. Your soul is aligning with your vision. The crossroads that you stand before will soon make sense. But for now, be gentle with yourself. Trust in the silence. Trust in the space. You don't need to rush. You don't need to have it all figured out today. Let yourself dream without pressure. Let yourself imagine without expectation. And when it comes time for that big change, when it's time to act, you'll know. You'll feel it in your bones. Your soul is already preparing you for it. Keep nurturing yourself. Keep tending to your energy. And when the time comes to step into your full potential, you'll be more than ready. Trust in yourself. Trust in your vision. And trust in the stillness. I've also been going through the same, so trust me, I understand. Definitely had some stillness. So y'all know I love a good story time. There was a woman, let's call her Laura, who had always been a dreamer. Since she was a child, she had this vision in her heart, a seed of greatness that she couldn't shake. She imagined herself doing big things, creating things that would change the world. Sometimes, in the quiet moments, she would daydream about it. The light in her eyes would flicker with excitement, and she could feel the energy of that dream vibrating inside of her chest. But over the years, something began to happen. The world, with all of its noise and demands, had worn her down. She found herself giving and giving and giving until her well ran dry. She gave to friends, to family, to strangers, to causes she believed in, to everyone but herself. And the more she gave, the more exhausted she became. She felt empty, like a battery that can no longer charge. And yet, she kept pushing herself to do more, be more, show up more. One day, she sat alone in her apartment. She began to feel it, the unmistakable pull of something shifting deep within her. It was subtle at first, like a quiet whisper in her ear, urging her to stop, to pause, to listen. Laura didn't know it then, but she had arrived at a crossroad. At the time, she didn't have the language for it, but looking back, she understands now that she was being called to replenish herself, to pull back and rest. For months, she had been in a silent war with herself, feeling guilty for not giving as much, feeling like a failure when she wasn't constantly moving forward. She had been running on autopilot, thinking that if she just kept pushing, kept trying, she'd get closer to her dreams. But what she didn't realize was that her constant overdoing and constant overgiving was draining her, leaving her without the energy to manifest anything of real value. So one day, she made a decision, a small but monumental one. She decided to stop. She began pulling back, not in anger or fear, but out of love for herself. She started to set boundaries, firm ones. When people asked for her time or energy, she began saying no. At first, the guilt was overwhelming. It felt wrong, like she was betraying her generous nature. But there was something deep within her that knew that it was the right choice. In those quiet moments, when she wasn't being pulled in a million different directions, she could feel herself starting to breathe again. There was peace in the stillness, even though it felt unfamiliar. It was as though the entire universe was giving her permission to rest, to pause, to heal. And that's when something miraculous happened. Slowly, her energy began to return. She felt the subtle but unmistakable stirring of growth beneath the surface, like a seed buried deep in the earth. She couldn't see the changes happening within her, but she could sense them. She could feel her soul getting stronger, more resilient, more in tune with the quiet hum of her own power. Laura began to understand something that changed her life forever. She wasn't meant to be in a constant state of doing. She wasn't meant to give everything away until there was nothing left. The divine was showing her that she needed to optimize herself, not burn herself out. During this time of stillness, Laura had a vision. She saw herself on a stage. The crowd was cheering, but not in a way that fed her ego. Instead, the energy felt like an exchange, a mutual recognition of her gifts, her light. She wasn't there to prove anything. She was there to share something, to create something bigger than herself, something that would ripple out into the world, touching lives in ways she couldn't yet understand. In the vision, she saw herself standing at the crossroad once again, but this time there was no fear. She wasn't rushing. She wasn't frantic. She could sense the perfect moment approaching, the moment when everything she had been preparing for would unfold. There was no need to rush because she understood that everything she was doing now, even in the silence, was a part of the preparation. In the stillness, she began to trust. She trusted that her vision was valid. She trusted that the quiet was not a sign of failure, but a necessary part of the process. The divine was preparing her, aligning everything perfectly so that when the time came for her to act, she would be ready. And she also realized something else. Her dreams weren't just about her. The impact she would make in the world wasn't about her ego or the accolades she would receive. It was about the legacy she was creating. It was about helping others, about spreading love, about uniting people through her art, her work, her vision. She wasn't just creating for herself, she was creating for the world. In that moment, Laura understood that the true power of her journey lay in the space between things, the pauses, the stillness, the moments where nothing seemed to be happening, because it was in these moments that her soul was growing, just like the seed beneath the surface. It was in the quiet that she found her strength, her clarity, her purpose. And so she continued to rest, to nurture herself, to set boundaries with love, knowing that she was preparing for something big. She no longer felt pressure to rush. She no longer feared the silence. She began to see it for what it truly was, the fertile ground where her dreams were being nurtured. One evening, as she sat by her window, the sky painted in shades of orange and purple, Laura smiled to herself. She felt something stirring in her, something deep and powerful. She couldn't see it yet, but she knew the time would come when everything would shift. She was ready. She was already becoming the person she needed to be. The next steps, they would come when the time is right. And so, with the hum of the universe in her heart, Laura continued on her path. She knew that she wasn't just waiting for her dreams to unfold. She was becoming them one still moment at a time. I love you. Peace and love.
The world slows down, time stands still. There's a peace that gives me chills. It's the feeling that we all chase when we're wrapped in love's embrace. It's the feeling The fire crackles, the candles shine. I feel your hand, and it feels divine. We share the silence, no need for words. In this moment, every feeling's heard. The world slows down, time stands still. There's a peace that gives me chills. It's the feeling that we all chase when we're wrapped in love's embrace. It's the feeling of Christmas, warmth in the cold, we're glowing like the stars. It's the joy of the season, hearts come together no matter where we are. No gift can compare this, the feeling of Christmas, baby. It's in the laughter, it's in the songs, it's in the way we all belong. It's in the love that never ends. Christmas is the time we're home again. In the night, the stars, it's the joy of the season. Hearts together, no matter where we are. No gift can compare to this. The feeling of Christmas. The feeling of Christmas. It's the warmth, it's the love, it's the light. The feeling of Christmas feels like home, feels so right. Under the moonlight, I see you glow. Your smile's the only thing I need to know. Snowflakes falling, but your warmth is near. When you're here with me, there's nothing to fear. The lights are shining, the trees standing tall, but all I want is you, ooh, that's all. From the moment you walked in, I knew it was true. Christmas with you feels like a dream come through. Oh baby, it's that time of year, but you're the gift that brings me here. Sweet moments, no need to wait. Just you and me, feels so great. Let's dance to the rhythm of the holiday sound, the magic of the season all around. Under the mistletoe, let's move real slow. Christmas with you, that's all I know. We're sipping on love, the fire feels right. Together we're glowing so perfect tonight. With every beat of your heart next to mine. Christmas with you, it's a moment divine. The world outside may be cold and bright, but in your arms I feel the light. Forget the presents, forget the tree. As long as you're here, that's all I need. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The season's about love, it's all we require. When we're together, it takes us higher. No place I'd rather be, no place I'd go. Christmas with you, it's all I know. Oh baby, it's that time of year, but you're the gift that brings me here. Sweet moments, no need to wait. Just you and me, it feels so great. Let's dance to the rhythm of the holiday sound, the magic of the season all around. Under the mistletoe, let's move real slow. Christmas with you, that's all I know. We're sipping on love, the fire feels right. Together we're glowing so perfect tonight. With every beat of your heart next to mine. Christmas with you, it's a moment divine. Oh baby, this season's for us. With you I'm blessed, in you I trust. From the first note to the last kiss of night, this Christmas with you feels so right. Let's dance to the rhythm of the holiday sound, the magic of the season all around. Under the mistletoe, let's move real slow. Christmas with you, baby, that's all I know. 'cause all I need is true in this moment. I'll hold you near. Christmas with you